I'm very angry, huh? I'm very angry. Be cautious with this video as it has the potential to go viral and be seen worldwide. Be careful with this because I have no problem at all commenting on what the Athletic Club of Bilbao is doing and what Tebas is doing. Or rather, what they did so that Nico Williams wouldn't go to Football Club Barcelona. Miguel Galan discussed it with Gerard Romero on Accusations after previously appearing on the Barça Hoy channel. They discussed the latest Football Club Barcelona news. He also had access to everything that was discussed in the meeting where Atletico de Bilbao was present, together with Javier Tebas. It has been a real disgrace. I'm going to show you excerpts of what Miguel Galan said. Amazing video. Don't miss it. Smash that like button for me. Because we have to keep fighting against those who are bringing down football with Barcelona, against those who are trying to keep us at the bottom. Keep it up because this Barça is unstoppable. Let's go. Video.
The operation was going perfectly well until Nico Goulas's agent, with this information, derailed the operation. Why? Because there was so much distrust generated in that meeting towards Football Club Barcelona. Obviously, Athletic Club de Bilbao, having that information in their possession, used it excessively. Also, to tell Nico and his family and the people that he was not going to be registered, because the president of the league had told him and had shown him in the meeting, and there were more people in the meeting besides the president of the league and the president Atletico Bilbao. Because people are already speculating about who else is passing on the information. Everyone has their sources. Obviously, I'm not going to go out there and say this. I've also tagged Mr. Tebas so he can respond and deny it.
But he doesn't answer you because he's afraid of you, Miguel. He never answers you.
Well, no, he's afraid of me in the summer, but what could he answer me because he's red? No, I didn't say that, and I'll tell him, well, that's what he said, or who told me, or how did he say it? Do you understand me? What is clear is that the interim financial statements of Football Club Barcelona were revealed. And the president of Athletic Bilbao was told word for word that he had no balance or capacity to register.
How? I mean, did I get that right? Athletic Bilbao meets with the president of La Liga, Javier Tebas. And Tebas, with his guts, shows them Barca's accounts. What does this mean? Please, this is intolerable. This is a crime. This can't be done. Imagine if now Barca goes and sneaks into the league office and says, hey, show me the data. Show me the numbers of all the teams in the league. And that way I have an advantage over my rival? What is this? This has never been seen before in the history of the league or in any club. But Barca has had to suffer this at the hands of Tebas, and we already said it the other day, in moments when Barca has needed Tebas' help. Never has he lent them a hand. This is a scandal. Will this scandal also come out on all the television channels? Do they discuss the Negreira case or anything that goes against Barcelona as much? I have my doubts. And I'll tell you something else. This man, Miguel Galan, is an absolute genius. Good old Tebas, as I've already told Romero, good old Tebas is even afraid of him. He's got him cornered from every angle. Because every time he goes against him, Mr. Tebas isn't able to refute a single word. Careful, Tebas, because Miguel Galan is coming for you. Be careful with any wrong move you make, because he's going to report you, because he's going to take you out of your position. And you deserve it. You deserve it for what you're doing against Barca. This is a crime. This is intolerable.
When they met, they weren't there. They weren't in the position they had. The report from the first auditor, which did reflect it, and the report from the second auditor, which did not reflect it. Do you understand me? This corporate operation? So, of course, based on that, Tebas tells them, look, you're not under the one-to-one rule. You don't have the capacity to make a leap or to register players. Their auditor hasn't included this operation in the interim financial statements they provided in April, as evidenced here. And why does Bilbao care? The problem's with the club's accountant or with the club's auditor? Oh, who cares? Does anyone know the problems Union Fenosa has with its auditor? Or Mercadona or Real Madrid? Do we know anything about Real Madrid, about their financial fair play? Would it be legitimate for Barcelona to go meet with Tebas tomorrow to get information about Real Madrid? Can you imagine the uproar? Can you imagine Joan Laporta meeting with Javier Tebas tomorrow? And Javier Tebas gives him the financial information of Real Madrid? Can you imagine the chaos that would cause in this country? The thing is, This is a very serious matter, and they're looking at it as a criminal offense.
Imagine if Barcelona goes to the league offices tomorrow. They're saying to give Real Madrid's accounts to Atletico Bilbao, just as you requested theirs, to ensure Nico doesn't end up playing for Barcelona. I want Madrid's accounts. Who else will provide them? Do you think anyone is going to go give Real Madrid's accounts to Barcelona? No, they won't do that. But since it's Barça, where everyone can do whatever they want and anything goes against the club, well, there you have it. The most mistreated team in the history of the league.
I'm the representative of this player. I say, let's see. You're talking to Football Club Barcelona, not Porta Bonita, Tom de Respeto, or Villaverde. Football Club Barcelona is set to pay $60 million, but can they afford it if they can't even register you? You sign here because this is what's going to help you, an international projection. If you ever want to win the Ballon d'Or, you'll do it at Barcelona, not at Bilbao. He offered himself to take a career step forward that Bilbao couldn't provide. With all due respect to Bilbao, and no offense intended, that's simply the truth. He wants to grow, he has to take another step, which is Barcelona. So his agent has limited his international projection in his career, which Bilbao can't give him. He's never going to be able to win the Ballon d'Or at Bilbao. And he's not going to be able to win a European Cup, nor a Club World Cup, nor an Intercontinental Cup. I mean, yes, he could win them, but it's very difficult. Barcelona guarantees title titles. Or as he said a week later in the publication, that he will surely be able to continue. Because, of course, Javier Tebas, depending on how he feels tomorrow, might tell you he can write or that he can't write. So, of course. So, the publication field goes back. And if later the public statements that Javier Tebas makes say that Barcelona can register, then the proper certainty is created so that this is not required. But it's just that Bilbao. There shouldn't be. I understand that they've used their strengths and it worked out for them. I mean, who was the winner here? The club, Bilbao? Of course. We'll see if in the long run, the squad will be the highest paid if they're going to triple everyone's salaries. Let's see if he can retire. At the same time, regarding the price, well, when he says people think Barcelona has made a fool of themselves, he asserts that Barcelona doesn't forgive and hasn't made a fool of themselves. And even less from a legal point of view, Has he been a winner?
Well, honestly, friends of the Barça channel, today, I don't know who the winner was, I don't know who the loser was, but I'll tell you one thing. Football Club Barcelona must report Javier Tebas today. And what happened, I hope it doesn't happen again. Because what's going to happen is that if Barça doesn't report it, any other team will do the same. Atletico de Bilbao has done something criminal to access Barcelona's financial information. I'm leaving you this video, and I hope you understand why I'm angry, because I think right now, all Barça fans should be posting Tebas' resignation on every platform. Make this video go viral, show it tons of love, smash the like button, and share it with all Barça fans. Barça yesterday, today, and forever.